begin lining up in a single file line behind the platoon commander. Make sure it's in a rank order. The platoon commander will then do his marching commands and then will proceed to march towards the parade blocks. Then, the platoon commander will take the route as shown in here in a single file line tow. The platoon commander will continue marching with his platoon attendees. Meanwhile, the inspecting officers will be in front of the parade blocks. The platoon commander will now halt his position and then will walk to their position in the line in front of the parade blocks. Then they will give the order to fall in. The attendees will now march to the middle of the parade block, marked by the small angle in the ground. There is a maximum of 9 attendees per line. Once you are lined up accordingly, you will then proceed to go into the attention position. The platoon commander will then seek permission to perform open ranks from the inspection party. Platoon commanders are not to issue the order until the adjutant's call has ended. Now the platoon commander will issue the order open ranks march to his platoon attendees. The platoon attendees will then proceed moving forward to the front of the parade block. Dress left if there is an individual standing to your left. If you are the last person in the line, then go into attention mode. For the rest of the attendees, do not stand in attention until ordered by the platoon commander. The platoon commander will now issue the ready front order, in which the platoon attendees will stand in attention, and then the platoon commander will now walk to their position. From here, the inspecting party will now perform the introduction to the inspection, and then will play the national anthem. The inspecting officer will begin by saying the following phrases. Attention to orders, indicating everybody pays attention to the orders, and then will be followed by, the inspection shall now commence, which means the inspection will commence now. Furthermore, they will continue with the following phrase, which is, by the orders of their rank and name. And lastly, the inspecting officer will say, sound colors, indicating for the national anthem to begin playing. The platoon commander will now issue the command to present arms towards the platoon, and the platoon commander is not allowed to issue this command before the inspecting party. The inspecting party will now order the command order arms. Following by that, the platoon commander will now order the command to order arms towards their platoon. Furthermore, the inspecting party will then proceed towards the blocks. Keep in mind that there may be more than one individual in the inspecting party present, and more than one individual might inspect your platoon. If multiple platoons are present, the party might divide themselves accordingly. The inspecting party will now fall out and begin inspecting the platoon. Also be aware they might inspect the platoon commander in certain circumstances. Now, when you are approached by an individual in the inspecting party, you must present a format that is listed in the USAR inspection regulations document. Make sure you have the format pre-typed as to not waste time and have revised the rules and regulations of your unit and USAR as a whole. Once all of the platoon attendees have been inspected, the inspecting party will return to their positions and order the platoon commanders to dismiss their platoon. Following that, the platoon commander will then order his platoon attendees to fall out to the nearby benches. The platoon attendees will then fall out first, then next, the platoon commander will fall out, And finally, the inspecting party will be the last to fall out. The platoon commander will go into the resting position in front of the benches, while the platoon attendees will be sitting in the benches, while the inspecting party will be in front of the benches, giving his final speech and grading on the inspection.